is sitting online. He's been fucking live streaming damn near 24 hours. You should be focusing on your bitch that's right next to you. You should be laying her down on that dirty, nasty bed that you have and spreading her legs open and going to town. But instead, you won't get off the phone for 5 minutes and pay her any attention. He's a weirdo. Same thing with Doug. Like, Doug has been online probably longer than fucking Giuliano. Doug's probably been online for the last 36 hours straight. What type of man do you know has a woman there? He said he did on my stream, which is why he wouldn't come on with Jamie, but we all know that he was fucking lying. Doug didn't have a bitch over there. Doug is a bitch. I'm just saying, like, the truth is the truth. I don't mean to come off as being a bitch about it, but it is. Like, if I was there when I was hanging out with Doug, like, he wasn't on his phone. He was with me. We were actually doing stuff. So that's how I know that Doug didn't have a bitch with him today. And but the weird part is, like, Giuliano, we hear her in there. She's not cleaning up your dirty house. And also, Giuliano, today when you were streaming and you were showing your dirty, nasty, cockroach, mold infested apartment studio, you showed a whole bunch of whippets, bitch. Like, you're still doing whippets. You really are a fucking junkie. Like, who fucking does whippets anymore? You gotta get your shit together. No wonder why your house is so dirty. You're fucking doing whippets. Or are whippets even like legal out there? Let me see them. Whippets. He probably fucking like Giuliano's probably the type that's sitting over there with the helium to fucking get high off of, fucking sucking on balloons, getting high. This thing have really had whippets. Whippets. Or getting high. Yeah, exactly. That's nitrous oxide. It's an inhalant drug. He had literally probably about 10 of them that I seen in that video, and I didn't want to say anything. But yeah, I'll have somebody go in and just clip that, Giuliano, to reveal that you really are a pathetic drug addict. Bitch, get off the internet. You're getting high off of nitrous oxide. Like, don't blow yourself up in that, bitch, with all that smoking you're doing. Because I think that's how, like, one of the people in Zappos died. Like, the owner of Zappos died like that with those whippets. Maybe you should die. Just kidding. You shouldn't die, but like you should get help. Like, fuck what you said about Mega Bitch. You need to go to rehab. Clean up that dirty ass house of yours. Throw the cans of whippets away. Cause guess what? It affects your brain, dum dum. No wonder why you're a fucking idiot. No wonder why you can't fucking defend yourself. You get yourself into all these fucking weird bets with all these lies. You getting dragged for filth by Brutally Honest, which is absolutely hilarious. You said that he was just joking. He wasn't joking. That you revealed yourself to be a bitter bitch. You donated to him and then you reported the GoFundMe. You're weird. Straight up weird coward. Galaxy gas. Okay, so whippets are another word for nitrous oxide or laughing gas. How fucking pathetic do you gotta be, bitch? You're not a teenager. You fucking suck balloons just to get high. Who does that? Who's still fucking getting with it? Dirty ass bitch. Like, go fucking pay somebody to clean up your house. Get rid of all your drug paraphernalia before you scan your room. Oh man. Yeah, there is something Doug says that I have been laughing because this shit is hilarious to me. It's so funny. Like, you wearing your dick suckers all night, clown. All night long. You said the most crazy shit. You actually said shit that can get you in trouble. I'm really not a snitch, bitch, but trust me, I've been clipping because I am going to report you. I am going to report you, bitch ass. Just like you called the cops, which is absolutely hilarious. You called the cops. You're so fucking dumb. Just like you reported um Jimmy and Chalk for making comments on a YouTube channel that you're not supposed to be on YouTube. I clipped that too because I'm gonna send that to YouTube. You do not need to be on YouTube. You need to be away from YouTube. You're a bad, cancerous person. You don't belong on our platform on YouTube. You don't need to be there. You are a bad, bad person for YouTube. YouTube is a place for content creators. You don't create content. You have no skill set. There's nothing that you do that provides any sort of value to the platform. That is why they kicked you off, because you are a useless person. You have nothing to offer. Me, I'm a content creator. I actually create real content and I have a skill set that you're jealous of. I really need to stop laughing so much. I can't help it. This shit is hilarious to me. But really, like, you need to stay off YouTube. The fact that you said that you were on there is a no. I'm going to make sure that I report that you were there too. And this is going to be a bad look on you, clown, because you're going to get your IP address and you know you're not supposed to be on the internet, let alone YouTube. Also, I'm getting a new toy. Not a toy. I'm getting a new thing for Licky Licky. So I plan on doing lots of Licky Licky asthma. Funny part is, like, now that I actually stopped talking to you again, one of the people that is was supporting me is back to supporting me, which is amazing because his channel is way bigger than yours. He's way funnier than you, more creative than you. He posts one video and he gets like a real 10,000 plus viewers in like a couple hours. He's way bigger than you, way better than you. Yeah, so put that in your pipe and smoke it. Dum dum. Mila, his phone was vibrating a bunch earlier from your calls. Hunt, like, if you really believe that, you were a clear dum dum. That's just not true. That's absolutely not true. I've been sleeping. And have him prove it. Like, if that bitch wants to dox my phone number, have him prove it. He's a liar. Just like he lied about Gaia. Like, Gaia doesn't want him. She's not interested in him. I tried to hype him up for her. She didn't want his ugly ass. He's a weirdo. All he does is bitch and complain. And of course, Giuliano ran his dick suckers to her just like he did with Bobby. Like, he tries to tear all of these men down for other women in the community to try to see him as something special, when in reality, he's not shit. He can't get a bitch of any sort of quality. Look at all the women that he's brought around. I mean, even Erica doesn't want his ass. I'm the best thing in this community, and that is why Doug can't get over me. Clown, Giuliano, Hunt. Who else can't get over me? Like, you guys need to really understand that, like, for me, when I say I'm a demisexual, I really am a demisexual. But when I lose my connection, I absolutely lose it. It's hard for me to get it back. Just because I lose it doesn't mean that I'm a fucking evil bitch. It's just, it is what it is. I don't want to go around hurting people, and I'm sorry if I have hurt anybody, but like, you guys need to literally get on with your lives. I'm sure you can get another female to be interested in you, Clown, Giuliano, Doug. Like, you guys can get that. Me, it's you guys don't do it for me. I'm sorry. I get tingles. Honestly, I'm gonna be 100% real right now. Hunt, you did give me tingles. You did. I know. I know. I guess I'm admitting it. Hunt, when we were talking privately, you were sweet. I like talking to you. It sucks that you changed. You did use me for content, but like I did like talking to you. I loved your little Scouser accent. And you're interesting. It just sucks that you changed. I liked when we were talking about movies, and I felt like I could kind of let my guard down with you a bit, which was nice. But it is what it is. I think with some of these people who really are demisexuals, like Clown and Doug, they don't get that other side, that they might still be holding on to this connection that I don't have. It does have to be mutual, you know? What do you mean you tried? You tried? I mean, yeah, you tried. I guess you did try, but you're also very forceful. You're very dominant, I guess. Which is okay. But you're not like Anakin. See, with Anakin, he's been patient. And because he's been patient, I've been more giving and open to him. I know it sounds crazy, but I really do care about Anakin. He really is a handsome man. He's a good man. He gives me tingles. He does. And I love his voice. He's a better man than Clown and Doug and Giuliano, I'll tell you that. He's not fake. You wanted Giuliano and to take drugs with him and him. Wait, what? You wanted Giuliano and to take drugs with him and him to come on your bill. No, 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 no. That's not true. The whole coming on the pillow thing was caught me by surprise too. I've never heard of that before. But looking how he lives, I can imagine those pillows are really stiff with his nasty, dirty, probably HIV. I'm pretty sure he's got HIV. Only because of him buying prostitutes and stuff. Like, he literally picked up one on the street. She asked for a cigarette, and the next thing you know, he ended the stream, and Tiff was in there too. You could just tell, like, she was disgusted. I just say, like, use condoms, but I know how these people are, especially people like him. They don't have standards. Look how he lives. A man like that is not using condoms. If your house is that filthy, there's no way you were taking the time to put a condom on. Where's part two? I'm actually going to do a part two, but believe it or not, I'm going to do another story. This story is actually going to be loosely based off of. I don't know if I should tell you, huh? It's kind of, well, I guess I could tell you. Like, there's probably nobody even in here watching. This story is going to be the true origin story of Dr. Dullard. It's going to be the real story. And it's very disturbing. It's really, really bad. I started to think of it like, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Like, when I did the clown story, I was drunk that night. That's why I kind of just made it up. But I'm gonna be doing one on Benny, And then I'll do one on Clown. Like the story with Clown does end off with where did it? I have the picture up here because I never got rid of it. That way I can start with this one. So basically, I think I'm going to start off with Clown going to the mental hospital. And yeah, he's got these kids out here he's got to take care of. So this is where I'm going to like start part 2 of that story at, and it's going to get bad. I'm going to go into revealing some of the truth that I have. I'm going to be playing clips from when he was backdoored too to give a little bit of context. But yeah. Then I kind of wanted to do one about you, Hunt. Not just you, like UK people. It's kind of based off of that one story where I said where there was a nurse or something that got hired by a family in the UK and then booking the flight to where did I say, Yorkshire and Sheffield or wherever you guys are from. It's gonna be based off of that. So I'm gonna go do a fanfic on that stuff. I'll probably do that one third. Hunt. I gotta admit something. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little fucked up. There's something that I've been wanting to ask you, Hunt. Maybe I'll ask it to you privately. Unless you want to go back door. I can end this stream, we can go back door. Never mind. I kind of want to. Like, I'm still E single. Technically, I'm E single. And I'm going to stick with that. I am E single. Anakin and I aren't together. So I don't owe anybody any loyalty. But I do respect him. But I am a woman. I want to get my tingles too. I want to get tingles. Hunt says, I'm like having blurred vision right now. Gaia holds, what the fuck? Why do you say like one drop of cum? Is that something that's been going on? Like, is that why he's sick? He's got a weak load. No pun intended. If that's true, Giuliano, that would like turn me off. I could tell a story right now to really, really embarrass somebody, but I'm not going to. I have been told that this kitty is that's really good. Some people can't really last too long when they get in it. But having one drop of nut is disgusting. It's probably why he doesn't have kids. All those drugs. Can you imagine? I don't know. If I'm with a man and he's only getting out one drop, yeah. I think that's even worse than having a micro dick like Clown. Like, one drop? Bro, you better go to the fucking hospital. But I also think like that's a sign of HIV. And based off of like these things, I don't know if any was telling the truth, but I guess Saggy Patty confirmed that he likes to get pegged, and Mega said it too. If that's why, maybe he needs a man to have at least 2 or 3 jobs. Can you imagine? Actually, don't imagine it. I can't. I'm disgusted because he's probably the type that he wants a bigger man. He wants a big, strong man. He wants to be dominated. He's definitely going to be a bottom. Just like fucking PTSD. That's why he was into PTSD. He probably wanted to get fucked by the guy. Little does he know, PTSD has HIV too. All these people are fucking weird. Weak load. Yeah, like that. I would consider that a weak load. I don't know what guys call it, but no. If I'm gonna be fucking you, you better have. Let me not say that. I don't want to be too much of a whore right now. I'm gonna fucking come like fuck like oh gosh. He probably doesn't even say anything. He just probably rolls over and doesn't wash up, just smokes a cigarette because he only got one drop out. And the girl is probably just sitting there mad. That's probably why these women check his ass, like Erica and Tiff and Mega. They're rude to him. They're rude to him because his dick game sucks. That's how they treat these men. And also, they're just like more dominant than me. But clearly, his dick game is trash. That's why he's able to sit there all night on a live stream when he has a beautiful young lady right next to him who's either there for the money or yeah, it's just got to be money at this point because she has a man. The girl's laying there looking at his dirty sink and shit stain. That part too, like I was having respect for him. I even had his back when like Jimmy was bringing up the shit again, and at this point, I'm gonna 100% stand by what Mega said. First of all, it's absolutely weird that you're taking a shit while on the phone with another man. This is another man. Also, this man, Idaho, was on your stream in a silk robe, smiling, digging in his nose multiple times. And it was a really weird vibe. That's something that you would do with your bitch, your girlfriend. So I do believe that he was on the phone taking a shit. Giuliano didn't wipe because he's just that nasty. Look at his home. And he didn't flush. It's bad enough that you didn't flush, but you didn't wipe. She remembers seeing that you didn't wipe. Did you think that you had a clean shit so you didn't need to wipe? Or are you just that nasty type of a man? Like, I've got to know from somebody who's met him in person, like, does he smell like shit? Or is he really musty? I kind of think that he is. I know he washes his hands when he smokes, but looking at his home, even the second apartment, that home was dirty. I don't think that he is normally wiping himself, which is crazy. Like, there's this product that you should get called Dude Wipes. Um, it's for men. It's like wet wipes for men, and you should look into it. Doug has them. Doug has Dude Wipes. So, Doug, like, explain what to do. Explain how he can get those from like a grocery store or Walmart. They're everywhere. They're in the toilet paper aisle. You could probably order them from Uber Eats. But Giuliano, get those dude wipes and wipe yourself from the front to the back. Get them cheeks open and get them out. Like get clean yourself. That's probably why Erica doesn't really want to put up with him if he's not cleaning himself. I can only imagine what that apartment smells like too. Hunt says Idaho smelling his cheesy dick fingers. He was smelling his fingers a lot. It could be because the guy just had his robe on. He might have been putting his finger in himself and kept smelling it, and he was smiling a lot. He also had like a really hairy chest, and I do think that's a sign of homosexuality, especially with the robe. Not a lot of men have silk robes. Why is a young man wearing a silk robe, butt naked, doing a fight prediction video? What straight heterosexual man with any self respect is going to do that? There's nothing about that that is normal. It's disturbing. He has done a lot of weird things, and Giuliano called him his best friend. How is that your best friend? Even my best friend would never call me. Well, I don't know. She might call me like that. But like, I just think for a guy, it's weird. Like, I've seen my husband and my exes and ex fiance never one time seen them take a shit while talking on the phone with another man. That is the number one sign that things have escalated far beyond the relationship being platonic. Now the shit saying briefs make sense. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see the original photo of it, but I've heard about it forever. So the shit stain brief is valid. If the guy house is so dirty and he's rich to the point where he is giving away money to have tournaments that are going to allow him to collect friends in the community, there's gotta be some validity to the fact that he's not buying toilet paper. He doesn't buy condoms. There has to be some truth to that. Like, literally, there has to be. There's no way that he's cares that much. He doesn't care about himself. He doesn't care about having a female impressed with him. Look at his home. There's no woman who is going to go into that house and willingly sit on that dirty bed that had a black sheet full of cum stains. Like, I'm just going to say they were cum stains and food, maybe food particles or drug particles. I would not feel comfortable there. If that was me, I walked into that house and I seen it like that, I would get a bad feeling and leave immediately because it's just like, if you're confident enough to have me in your dirty space with your neighbor threatening to beat you up and knock you out UFC style, coming into your home, um, anything goes. Also, think it's like super telling the fact that the guy will go in there and get scared that his neighbor is threatening him. At some point, you got to realize that your neighbor doesn't have a right to come into your house. He doesn't have a right to talk to you like that. He wanted to say he was a drunk. There's been so many times where that neighbor fucking checked him and yelled at him and cussed him out. He's a pathetic coward. He doesn't care. Like, his neighbor, I heard his neighbor say, this was a while ago. I heard his neighbor tell him to shut the hell up. He's been talking too much. Like, he checked him and Giuliano kind of like mumbled something and then closed the door. What sort of grown man is going to allow another grown man, especially a drunkard, talk to him like that? You could knock him out, or you could just call the cops on him. Like, he doesn't have a right to talk to you like that, but he does. He gets checked. I think he probably is getting beaten up by that neighbor, or maybe he lets that neighbor fuck him in the ass. He's a weirdo. Yeah, I've been going on a rant. I'm like so fucked up right now too. I love it though. I really did like you, Hunt. Does he have smegma? I don't know what that is. Let me look it up. Is that a drug? Oh, smegma. Smegma is a natural, thick, white, cheesy looking substance composed of sheds, skin cells, oils, and moisture that accumulates. Oh my gosh. Around the genital. I've never heard of this. What the fuck? I'm too fucking out of it for this. Buildup of white matter under the penis. Oh my gosh, is this real? You shouldn't have showed me this. This is nasty stuff. Okay, so first of all, I'd have to talk to Erica. I really do like Erica. I've heard some things that Meg said about him. I really like Meg too. But I did get the impression that the sex wasn't that good. Also with Aisha, like Aisha was more concerned about me than him. And that should tell you a lot. Like we can never forget that he diverted his trip and left her in the hotel room for like damn near 24 hours to do nothing so he could chase down me, the caged queen, the object of his obsession. So I do believe that like after that video, physically his looks have gone down dramatically. So it's safe to say he's probably not showering. He might shower like once in a while when he goes to an event or to visit somebody, but I don't think the guy is showering. There's absolutely no way. So does he probably have smegma? Yeah. Why wouldn't he? He's a dirty, nasty man. He buys prostitutes. He sits all day like how okay, this whole time, let's just say he's been live for 24 hours. Have you seen him get up one time to go take a shower? No. He might get off and turn the camera off for a little bit to smoke his dope and get high, but there's no way that he's taking a shower. One thing I will say about Anakin and even Jersey is that these are men that take care of themselves. They actually take showers. Like Jersey said, he takes a shower before he lays down. That's something that I do. Like, I don't lay down in my bed in my street clothes. I have to take a shower. I have to feel clean. Like, I take two showers a day. So does Jersey. Anakin showers constantly. He even said that Giuliano has bad hygiene. So I do believe he has smegma. And you really need to go get that taken care of. You got to pull that dirty, nasty foreskin back. I, for you, Giuliano, like use baking powder and baking soda. Put that on yourself. Put vinegar on yourself. And give yourself a cleaning. Literally give yourself a douche. You also should go get a colonoscopy. Because if you're not wiping, if you are having these massive loads, like Megan said, that was the largest turd that she ever seen in her life. That is telling me that this guy is backed up. There's no way that you should be having 10-foot long turds in the toilet. You're nasty. You your stomach is fucked up. Okay. Hunty says, I think he shares that apartment with somebody. There was a guy that he would have on his panel sometimes, like a roommate, who was doing some fight prediction videos. I thought he was sharing it with him too, but I haven't seen him around. But I wouldn't be surprised, like even with that video he did with that guy from his apartment, he was kind of getting checked there. Like Giuliano's a liar. He's somebody that has no standards. He doesn't respect friendships because he is so desperate for people. He thinks holding these tournaments, he can he can buy people, but not everybody can be bought. And that's like me. I'm somebody that I can't be bought. You could have $1 million and want to give me 1 million of it, But if I don't vibe with you, I'm just not going to take it. My ex actually was, I'm not going to say rich, but he was wealthy. He had a real career making a lot of good money. He had properties and all this other shit. He was not a person online like Giuliano. He's a real man. I do think the whole narrative that Giuliano gets a certain amount of money and lives off of it is true. That's why he's able to do these tournaments where he's giving away money, which is lovely, but like you're giving away thousands of dollars to people so you can try to establish some sort of friendship and loyalty. Do you reckon he just washes his dick in the sink? From what I recall, and I don't know who has the clip of that video, but the sink had mold in it and it was so dirty. He also said like Erica was cleaning it up. I don't believe that for one bit. But yeah, he probably is just putting water and a dirty t-shirt and cleaning himself because there's no way that he's able to get in the shower. Also, Hunt, I didn't like what he was saying about you. There is at one point, I didn't see the whole thing,